Spirit says, when you're going through an incredibly difficult time, maybe questions like these come up. Some more questions. 3 more. Wow, it's like I'm speaking in sets of 3s. Yeah, sometimes you may think, is there any hope? How much longer? You may direct, when you have questions like that, is there any hope? How much longer? You may direct questions to God like this. One could be, does God know? Does God know? Do you ever ask yourself that? Does God know what I'm going through? Oh my gosh, does he know? 2, does he care? Does God care? 3, does he have a solution to my problem? Yeah, that's kind of crazy, huh? Wow. Does God know? Does he care? Does he have a solution to my problem? I'm not going to share the answers quite yet. So think about that. I just kind of want to talk about God himself right now. He is an awesome creator. He created you. He didn't make a mistake creating you. He did not make a mistake. He created you in his image, just the way he desires to have a relationship with you. God is dependent upon nothing. Nothing. He always was in existence. Like this chair right here, it's dependent upon somebody, a manufacturer had to make it. And this, this wood was dependent upon the person that lumbered it down, or is that a word, lumbered it down, lumberjacked it down. This stand right here is dependent upon the person that made it, or my notes are dependent upon being held up by this. It depends on that. But God, the massive creator of all creation, depends upon nothing. He always was in existence. If you turn with me in Isaiah 40:12, here is an awesome illustration. And all of Isaiah is amazing, by the way. It says, in Isaiah 40:12, it says, actually, does someone want to read that? Give me a little break. Who wants to just read it? Isaiah 40:12. All of it. There you go.
Who has measured the waters in the hollow of his hand, or with the breadth of his hand marked off forever? Who has held the dust of the earth in his basket, or weighed the mountains with scales, and the hills in a balance?
Thank you. Did you hear him? Did you hear him over there? Over there? Yeah? Okay. This gives a great picture of God as our creator. It says right there, who has measured the waters in the hollow of his hand, or with the breadth of his hand marked off the heavens? So who has measured the waters in the hollow of his hand? If this is God, right? And right here is kind of the hollow of his hand, or the span of his hand right there. And you see, by the span of his hands, who has measured the waters in the hollow of his hand, right? Think about that. Let me try to picture it, illustrate it. By the span of his hand, the oceans and lakes on this earth were created. So God's he comes over here and he's he got the Pacific Ocean. He comes over here, he's Atlantic Ocean. He comes over here, shakes off his fingers, he's he got the Great Lakes. Yeah. Pretty much, right? Yeah. When I go up to heaven, I'm going to ask Jesus if that was a proper illustration. But by the span of his hand, the oceans and lakes were created. 10 verses later talks about how his throne sits on this world, on this universe. 40:22, it says, he sits enthroned above the circle of the earth, and its people are like grasshoppers. He stretches out the heavens like a canopy and spreads them out like a tent to live in. Yeah, that's pretty amazing. Just wrap your mind around that. I'll just go through those questions again, now that maybe we kind of have a sense of God being our massive creator here. Does God know what you're going through, like think about that, like what you jotted down on your piece of paper that helps helps you listen better tonight. Like think about that. What did you write down? Is it a ministry-related problem? I don't know, like whatever it may be. Like God knows. Does God know? God would say yes because he became fully human. God became a man, and he suffered some incredible things. And when we realize that God became a man, that's when we realize that God knows what you're going through. 2, does he care? Does God care? I care about you because I didn't leave you lost. He didn't. You're in a relationship with him. He's pursued you. And 3, does he have a solution to my problem? Yes, because I have power beyond all universe and wisdom to guide you.